Hi, good people. It has been quite a while since we appeared here, and today we are here to update you a lot more. Welcome to our channel, Joint Hands Green Life Trees. We are here to update you on a lot that is coming up and that has also as well transpired right here from Mama Phyllis place. My name is John Bosco for Joint Hands Green Life Trees, and I'm not alone. Here we go.
Hi everyone, it's Pamela of Joint Hands Green Life Trees, and once again we are at Mama Phyllis. After some times we've been away for almost 1 week.
Yeah, for
Yeah, we
almost a week.
had some functions at Kisumu that we really had to attend to. That took us about 1 week. We were there for some trainings on sustainable agroforestry practices, that is on establishment of food forest and forest gardening. We are now back to Nyabohanse, and we are here to update you more on our plans with Mama Phyllis, the upcoming lawyer's home, and stay tuned for more. Yes.
And not just that, we'll be also updating you on what is coming up at Mama Felicitas place.
Yes,
we'll still
Mama
visit
Fred.
Mama Fred and
Yes.
get to tell you what is taking place there.
Yes.
And we'll also be undertaking just a lot.
Yeah.
It must be concerning you why our channel has remained quite quiet for a while. Yeah, because of the same that you've been told. But we are back and we'll be updating you and featuring just a lot concerning our work here. Now, just to start with is that the last task that we undertook here was the construction of this gate that you are seeing here. The last time we featured it, it wasn't yet painted, so you can see its state there. It is quite easy to open. Pam, can you get the gate open? Quite easy to open. Right, yeah, and it can go to that side and we can have that other side also opened. Just open it, yeah, that way. So you can see that the gate is quite open. You can close it, so that we get to see. Yeah, so there are a couple more things to be undertaken on this gate, and we needed to update you on what we still need to do. So we have to do some finishing on this pillar here. As you can see, it is not yet finished up, but I've already talked to the guy who was assisting us in constructing it up on concerning its finishing. We're also concerned that we perhaps might need some lighting system on it, so we'll be working on some gate lights, not necessarily to install, but how that could fit in future, or we have that in mind. And we also have the gate. It is lockable, so we have the lock here. You can get the padlock. From outside, you can have your hand in and lock. From the inside, you can as well lock it.
Yeah, and you can remember there was a concern from Phyllis' mother.
Yeah.
That she needs a plate from outside, so that when she locks, nobody can, somebody cannot easily
get their hand inside and open the padlock.
Yeah, and that's a concern that we are going to take care of.
Yeah, we're going to take care of it. The two things that we have to put into consideration. We had asked her about her taste of paint. Now, the primary coat had to be black, so that afterwards we could consider if she had her very own taste of a color. So if she has a preferred color, then we would go for that. She had not yet told us, but we told her we are ready to accommodate it. We also need to come up with a way of locking up. We need to install some sort of holes so that this sinks right in and this also sinks right in. Those are things that we'll be working on as soon as we get our mason around. And after that, and the finishing of the gate, we will then consider having this driveway looking structured. So you can see this whole driveway here. It needs to be worked on and be made in such a way that it has some beauty and it defines how you get into the home. So we need to structure up the entire home, and that is another thing that we'll be moving into. We also interested in improving the soil here. Our only worry to this side is that there are some eucalyptus trees to the neighborhood. The neighbor has some eucalyptus trees, and we've always highlighted a lot about eucalyptus trees, that they hamper, they inhibit.
They produce aflatoxins,
Yeah,
which inhibit the growth of other plants underneath.
right, they produce toxins that inhibit the growth of other crops that are planted around it, and they also gobble a lot of water from the soil. So the entire area around eucalyptus usually remains too dry for crops to do well. For that reason, we'll be exploring how to go about the eucalyptus at the neighbor's place, because again, negotiating with the neighbor on whether to bring down the tree or whatever other decisions or yeah, is a hard.
See how to talk to him, and you can just see, because Mama Phyllis talked about these bananas. They were of the same age. These ones, the other one, and the one just next to the eucalyptus tree.
Yeah.
You see, the one under the eucalyptus tree is so much stunted.
Yeah.
It's not been able to do well as the other ones are doing.
Yeah.
Just because of the effect of of the substances that are produced by the
eucalyptus.
Yeah.
So that has made it a little difficult for us to have crops doing well here, but we still intend to see that forest gardening works well for this home, just like it has worked elsewhere. So we anticipate that here as well it will work. Now, what you won't believe, as explained by Pam, is that this banana plant was planted at the same time as the other banana plants that you see to the other side. I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, they were planted just the same time, but the other side has performed, but this side here is not performing any well, because eucalyptus usually inhibits growth, and we advise our farmers never to have eucalyptus in their yards. They can have agroforestry trees, but not any tree, because some other trees will inhibit the growth of their crops. Yeah, so the next thing is that once we open up this driveway, we'll also be defining the entire yard on how to walk in, where to have some vegetables, where to have some trees, where to, where possibly parking could be done. Like you can see, we have parked the motorcycle there. And also she's got poultry, and we were in discussions with Mama Phyllis on how to go about how poultry can move outside, besides just being inside. They needed a way of having them outside, perhaps for the sunshine and also for grazing purposes, but so that they do not have to be locked in. But when they move out, they have to be within a confined area, so that they do not move into destroying other crops that will be done here. And once we'll have opened up this driveway, we also intend to, before I get you there, let me get to inspect our jackfruit. Our jackfruit is growing. Yeah, our jackfruit is growing here. Some weeds are smothering it a bit, but it is growing, Yeah, and so I can see there's some stuff around it, but I'll be considering weeding it. But it has picked up, it is growing. And this one, I can confidently state that in 3 years we'll be harvesting some fruits from it, or even less. We could be harvesting some fruits from it. It is already picked up. And this will also serve as a shade tree, not only the fruit tree, but also a shade tree within the home. We intend also to have a pavement here, so stay tuned, because we'll be showing you how to design a simple pavement at the doorstep. This is one area where she can always move in. They can always move in and out, and they can always come over and relax on the pavement, and we'll be designing it here, and all that I anticipate will be taking place soonest. So please stay tuned, because we got to show you all that, and perhaps you could also borrow a leaf on how to come up with yours, because this is something you can do on your own. You can do it yourself. That is coming up, plus just a lot more.
We have plans already to do plants around the whole yard. And we decided on passion fruits because they'll offer security on the home, at the same time they'll be offering fruits for her. We'll also do just plenty of bananas still, and other fruit trees like oranges and plenty of oranges, mangoes, and a few avocados. Though she has an avocado tree that we are also planning to do top working. It has been very dry around this area, and that's why we've not been able to do much planting, especially at Mama Fred's place where we have to do much planting. Though we did some vegetable garden, but seemingly we've lost a lot of it. Almost all the kales that were done there are not existing.
They were destroyed by goats. And then the weather.
And the weather, so we are yet to do when the rains come back. So just stay tuned, because we've never been able to have the opportunity to show how to in any of our videos, but we are going to show you how to make this pavement just here within our channel. I was just forgetting, we also have to do a clothesline for Mama Phyllis, and she's decided that we can put up a clothesline just in front of the house here. Is it okay? Yeah, we can have it. Let me suggest a clothesline. We also considered several factors, and we reached a point and felt that there's this section here which is not into so much use. We only use it when accessing the pit latrine, and so we could have a clothesline around this area so that we do not have it right in front of the door. Because again, we would have had it at the rear end, but that place has already been occupied by a kitchen. Operation going there. Yeah, there is a construction that is ongoing there that won't allow any space there which can be used as a clothesline. So mostly washing will be done not too far from the pit latrine, and even the clothes will always hang just around here. And I think that will be the best, because going by how the compound is designed and going by how it is structured. Yeah, and that's all we have for you from Mama Phyllis' place. Phyllis. Yes. Don't forget to mention Phyllis, the upcoming lawyer. Our learned friend. Yeah, she'll soon become one of the learned friends around. Yeah, so Phyllis is the upcoming lawyer. So we are at Mama Phyllis, the upcoming lawyer's yard. And so when we say Mama Phyllis, we mean the mother to Phyllis. To Phyllis, that again could be confusing. And so you can hear that there's just a lot more that is coming your way, and we are looking forward to ensuring that you get the updates just accordingly. Yes. I wonder why they are called learned friends. Maybe because they speak a lot of English and they argue a lot. In the comments section, you may help us to understand why they are called learned friends. Why lawyers are called learned friends. They argue upon everything, whether positive or negative. You have to prove your point, why it's negative. Whether it's positive, you have to prove yourself, why is it negative or positive. Because that's the reason why I'm wondering, farmers are also learned. Yeah, yes, exactly. So like you are a forester, and so you are my learned friend. I don't know if that works. English people, please help us. This is a problem. Why are they the ones called learned people, learned friends? Why are they learned friends? And sometimes they're not even friends, because the way they argue cases in when they're against you. Yeah. No, so two lawyers arguing out a case, and they're contradicting each other, and you don't see any friendship in their midst. You see them as enemies, but they are not learned enemies. They still remain learned friends. Yeah, so that is it. And it has been nice updating you here. We are here to update more on Mama Felicitas, Mama Fred, and in many other places just around Nyamuhanse. So don't worry about us, we are here. We are here, and a lot more is coming up. And we've also not updated you on how our training in Kisumu went down. So that is also on the way. Yeah, that's a video coming up. I don't know whether it will come up before this, or because we are working on it. This is already out. Oh. This already out. Yeah, so we are still coming up on it. Yeah, so I've been working on it. Yeah, so our trip to Kisumu was just so wonderful. It was a holiday for us.
somehow. Yeah, because we
And
were...
we came out fresh.
Yeah, and we were away from, you know...
Yeah, from that heavy work, from the scorching sun.
The motorcycle.
Though we were using the brain a lot because we were learning, we were ever in class, which is not, we are not used to sitting, just sitting.
And sometimes having to explain how our programs run.
Yes.
Yeah, how we train farmers and what the farmers do.
But I can say that it was a kind of a holiday for us.
Yeah, because a change is as good as a rest.
Yeah,
so we rested. It was just so nice.
And we are back strong.
Yeah, strong and going.
And going.
Well, that is why we anticipate, we look forward to seeing that we update you, we educate you, we inform you, we inspire you. Yeah,
and entertainment.
And entertain you as well.
The entertainment part of it.
Of course, yeah, because, you know, entertainment includes dance moves. Usually I entertain you with dances. You don't.
No, I don't do much dancing. But
but
maybe I can dance in the church.
I'll inspire you very soon to do some dance. Yeah, guys, that is it. And you've also never known my hobby. My hobby is listening to music and dancing. And I never, you know, usually, even right now, our music system is just silent because we are doing this video. But right after this, it will be on. What is your hobby?
My hobby is just learning new things and disseminating information. That is one of my hobbies.
I know your greatest hobby.
No, it was sports. I used to do a lot of sports. Yeah. But I'm now in a different thing now.
Yeah, I know. I remember some of some of the stuff I've seen you doing. You saw the day you were playing with students at ASA, right?
Yes, even running.
And you were running, and you are just so light.
I've become a little bit heavy now. I can't run so much.
Yeah, you'll be lighter. You'll be lighter. I know, going by what we are doing around. Yeah, you know, some sort of exercise. You know, while some people are struggling with where to burn calories,
it comes naturally.
Automatically, you are either holding the hoe or you are on the machete, or sometimes
climbing on top of hills to plant trees or to assess.
Or sometimes climbing a tree to harvest some seeds.
Yeah, so, you can even remember the client whom is supposed to do a green wall for. Yeah, that is just a great hill. It's even bigger than Sagegi. It's steeper than Sagegi Hill.
It is far steep. Yeah, and that is work that is, you know, a lot has been held in suspense because the sun has been scorching hot, and every place is dry. So whoever wants to plant anything is putting everything on hold because it is scorching hot, and you cannot guarantee that you'll water the plants. No. Sometimes the massive number of plants that you want to put up could be just too high. So you decide that let's wait for the rains.
Yeah, but the rains are here. We are happy that we've started seeing some
It is
signs
heavily
of the
cloudy,
rain.
Yeah. It is heavily cloudy.
And they're anticipating that we may have some kind of El Nino.
Yeah, the weatherman is saying that we'll have very heavy rains, El Nino.
And we are much prepared for it.
Yeah, we are set for it. It will be our happiness. And we've also not informed you of a lot other stuff. We are even in discussions with the municipality of Migori town concerning greening of the town. But that is also coming up. So there's a lot that is in channel. Just stay tuned. We'll be updating you. And if you are wondering, these people are gone, where have they been? We are back with a big bang.
Yeah.
It is gonna be nice. Okay, you can take it away, Pam.
Okay, thank you for being our greatest follower and always helping us walk through this journey. We value so much and we appreciate you so much, and it has been nice updating you back at Mama Phyllis, the upcoming lawyer's yard, and always stay tuned for more. I am Pamela from Joint Hands Green Life Trees.
My name is John Bosco. If you come across this video, consider subscribing, like and share, and stay tuned for a lot more. That's all from us. We wish you the very best. We say bye-bye.